Hi, this is Dr. Konstantin, and for those of you who are not watching my channel yet, I am a facial plastic surgeon and a facelift expert. And today I'd like to address all the men out there. Men get cosmetic surgery too, and it's okay. The biggest cosmetic surgery for men in my practice is a neck lift, and I'd like to talk to you guys about the neck lift and just give you a few tips and tricks and explain how this works. So first things first, let me start with the reason why men get a neck lift. And of course, mostly it's professional. For female patients in my practice, it's a personal life. That's the biggest driving force for cosmetic surgery. For men, it's work, work, work. If you can look better at work, if you can look more energetic, if you can look younger, your chances of getting promotion might be higher. Second thing you need to know is how it's done. This is a fairly straightforward procedure. Remember, we are not doing a heart transplant. This is cosmetic surgery, so it has to be easy. So we make a few incisions. Unfortunately, there is no way around it. One incision is going to hide underneath the chin, and another one is going to run around the ear, depending on whether we do a facelift as well. It can either go in front of the ear, or it can just stay on the back of the ear. Number 3 is healing. Healing after neck lift for men takes somewhere from 1 to 2 weeks, and of course everybody is different, and complete healing might take a lot longer, but this is the time when most people typically feel comfortable going back to work. Now, men are very sensitive about going back to work. They want to do it in such a way that nobody would find out that they had something done. And of course, you may take a few days extra for healing. That always would be a good idea. And another trick that I tell men to do is to grow just a little beard so it can hide all the incisions. When it's done this way, when people go back to work, nobody typically can guess that they had something done. And of course, the result. What do you expect at the end of it? You went through the procedure, you went through the healing, so how are you going to look different now? Well, of course, everything that hangs here, we can get rid of. All that extra skin, all the muscles, all the fat, since we get rid of it, one can get a beautiful contour that makes one look refreshed, rejuvenated, and more energetic. And you guys, please take a look at the picture of before and after neck lift. And just one more thing I want to say. A lot of men are very concerned with the scars that appear around the ear, and they feel like, well, if somebody looks at me, they're going to notice it, and they will guess that I had something done. But in reality, men's incisions heal beautifully well. Of course, everyone is different, and you have to account for that. But most of the time, when you look at the incisions, you can't really see them. That's why a lot of men who come in for a neck lift consultation, they say, oh, I see ladies getting facelifts all the time, but I've never had the men done anything. And I say, exactly. It's because men never tell anybody, and because the incisions heal beautifully well, so you can't just tell that somebody had something done. So this is in brief what you guys need to know about facelifts for men. And again, this is the most common procedure for men in my practice. And believe me, a lot of people do that. This is Dr. Konstantin. Like, comment, and subscribe below. I hope to see you again. Thank you.